Woman's toothache turned into emergency surgery. Many of us experience having a toothache at least once in our lives. This is probably one of the worst pains you have to deal with. This is why when 42-year-old Madeline Carell started to feel pain, she immediately went to the dentist to have it checked. Initially, she thought that the dentist might recommend a root canal, a very common procedure. However, the dentist told her that the root canal won't be necessary. Carell is suffering from infection, so she was sent home with antibiotics. She returned to her home in Vanderbjork, South Africa, and did not think about it anymore. But when she started having trouble breathing and the flesh on the left side of her cheek started to turn black, she knew it was worse than a normal infection that the dentist told her. Her husband wanted to get checked as soon as possible, so he brought her to another dentist. They were at that time told something is seriously wrong. Carell also wanted to know what was going on. She wanted to get it fixed as soon as possible. This is when she learned that her face was slowly being destroyed by a flesh-eating bacteria. This is what the dentist from Gauteng in South Africa informed her. What Carell had was necrotizing fasciitis. Necrotizing fasciitis is a very rare condition, but it occurs about 1,000 cases of this condition being reported every year in the United States alone. This means that there are more similar cases all across the world, especially in hot and tropical countries, like where Carell lived in South Africa. Necrotizing fasciitis is commonly known as flesh-eating disease. This is an infection that will result in the death of body parts of the soft tissues of the body. When the doctors operated on Carell, they knew it was too late. The only thing that they could do to save her life would protect her from getting the flesh-eating bacteria from doing more damage to the vulnerable parts of her body. They had to cut away the infected area. That means that Carell would lose a part of her neck and jaw. Though this was not the best option for Carell, she understands that this is the most necessary because the flesh-eating bug was already heading towards her vital organs. If the surgery is not done, it would kill her. Carell did not have health insurance, so there was no way for her to pay for this expensive procedure. The surgery would cost her thousands of dollars. She did not have any money to afford her treatments too. Good thing her friend Anne-Marie van Antwerpen started a fundraising campaign to support her. Anne-Marie said, "She's very sore. We would like to move her to a private hospital, as we are concerned that the wound appears to be turning septic. We would also like Carell to undergo reconstructive surgery, which will require a plastic surgeon." The fundraising campaign was called We Care for You Madeline Club and has been raising money to support her survival against the flesh-eating bacteria. What happened to Carell might have been too scary for her too. She knew that her life was put in danger because of the flesh-eating bacteria. She has fought the battle thanks to her friend and the people who made it all possible for her.